Good morning, my friends, and welcome to another Extraordinary Connection. I'm Pastor Matthew Chapman, pastor of Traverse Bay United Methodist Church, and it is my pleasure to be with you this morning, maybe this afternoon. I apologize for this video being late. This weekend, our furnace went out, and if you are aware of the weather in the greater Traverse City area right now, the high of yesterday was 9 with a -1 wind chill. So I was distracted. But I'm here in my warm office and able to talk with all of you. Hi. So, yesterday was the end of the Christmas season. Now, the thing about Christmas is it's hard to really determine when does this end because what rubric are you using? If you're using the mall as a rubric, it is like Christmas Eve at midnight, Christmas ends. If you're using some of my neighbors who had Christmas trees out on the 26th, Christmas ended on the 26th. Maybe the 12 days of Christmas, and Christmas ends right before Epiphany. Then we start Epiphany. But I really like either Candlemas, which is February 2nd, and that gives me a whole bunch more of my Christmas tree up. But the Sunday after Epiphany is the celebration of the baptism of Christ. And I think this is a really good benchmark because what we celebrate in Christmas and Epiphany and the baptism of Christ is the incarnation of God as the Christ into the human Jesus. It's God being all man and all God. Which is just a mind-blowing thing in and of itself. But we have the incarnation at the birth. We have the incarnation when we have the Magi come and say, yeah, this is the King. And then we have at the baptism of Christ, 30 years after Jesus was born. But celebrating the baptism of Christ, we have God coming down through the Holy Spirit as a dove, resting on Christ, resting on Jesus, and a voice from above saying, "This is my Son." So I think these three things together really can help us to remember the importance of the incarnation, how mind-blowing it is, but how it comes to us in different ways. The birth of a baby, presents from foreigners, and the baptism of an adult, Jesus. And I think this also allows us to see how do we experience the incarnation of Christ in different ways. How we can experience the incarnation of Christ at communion, eating the physical body and drinking the physical blood, experiencing that incarnation tactily. But we can also see the incarnation when we go out and see others as Christ. When we offer clothes to those who don't have it, shelter to those who don't have it, visit the prisoners and the sick and the lonely, giving food and water to those who are hungry and thirsty. When we do that and look in their eyes and see their humanity, we're not just seeing their humanity, but the humanity of Christ, the humanity of Jesus. And being able to take that one step further. When we give them that love, the love of seeing them as a human, the love of giving them what they need, the love of giving them beyond just what they need, we are being Christ to them. And it's easy to get that confused. How am I being Christ? Am I God? No. But it is the love of Jesus working in us and through us. And when we take that moment to really realize that I'm not doing it out of obligation, but I am doing it out of a love, and a love that I myself may not even have, that it is Christ in me. And so, friends, if you've taken down your Christmas tree, that's okay. If you're still using a Christmas mug, good job. Congratulations. But let's spend every day looking at how can we see the incarnation of Christ? And then how can we be the incarnation of Christ? Peace be with you, and Merry Christmas.